Yasser Rajwani. This is my wonderful colleague, Marcus Luft. We are here to talk about price it for annuities. Now, before we get into it, why did we start thinking about life insurance and annuities? Well, in Europe and mainland UK, more than 2/3 of insurers tend to write both of these businesses. Now, before we get any further, I want all of you guys to close your eyes. Please, just go with me on this ride. Close your eyes and imagine life without Earnix, all right? There's no Earnix. Does it feel dark? Does it feel cold? Does it feel slow? Yeah, exactly. Now that, my friends, is the life of an annuity pricing analyst. He has no access to Earnix. Wow. So yeah, you guys have really used Earnix, all right? So that takes me to the first point of my agenda, that is the annuity pricing pain points. And the second is how we are solving these pain points, how we are developing a product to solve this precise problem. So a bit about me. I'm Yasser Rajwani. I have stolen this site shamelessly from Noga, so sorry about that, but thank you, Noga. All right, so I started off as an actuary. I worked for a life insurance company. I worked in actuarial consulting. But product is really what I'm passionate about. I like solving real-world problems, and trust me, when I was working in the annuities industry, this was a real problem for us. All right, so moving on. What are the pricing pain points for these people? There are old legacy systems. Jimmy's given us 10, 15 minutes about legacy systems, how difficult is it to migrate from them, so on and so forth. I won't go along on that. The other thing which really annoys me is, I'm sorry for the language, but is the Excel dependency. I can't look at that screen turning around and round and round, or that cursor, or Excel dying on me. When we've seen that happen in demos, it really breaks my heart. So that's the other big pain point. And the last is the fragmented approach. Imagine you want to upload a pricing code, your competitor's done it last week, and you're waiting. You finally got all the required approvals, and the IT guy's on holiday. Damn, you can't do anything for the next 24 hours till you find a replacement. So that's the fragmented approach that we're dealing with. All right. So now we all know, we all love PriceIt. It has great features, right? It has speed to go, it has speed to market, it has governance, it has precision, it has flexibility, it allows you to optimize, lots of features. Great, fantastic. But it doesn't allow you, and this is the core difference between the PNC and the life or the annuities market, is that it needs certain specific requirements. What are these requirements? These requirements are to go from a short-term cash flow to a longer-term cash flow. That's exactly what we've built. We've built an explicit cash flow calculation and something else. When there's money, there needs to be interest, there needs to be discounting. So that's the feature that we've built, is interpolation. And that helps us reach your price it for annuities, which is a new feature, which is a new product, which we are working on. And to talk about this and explain this in much more detail, I'd like to hand over to Marcus. Thank you.
Thank you, Yasser. 3 more slides to go. Why am I here? I'm with Earnix the 3rd time. My anniversary is 3 times. Some of you may know me from old days, and I see familiar faces. Why am I here? I started as an actuary in life insurance. It was in Germany, where health insurance is according to life insurance, which is like cash flows, reserves, regulation, and everything. And then I joined Earnix, and I was in awe about this system. I really loved that system from the beginning, really. And I thought, wow, this is exactly what we need in life insurance. And Sammy said, no, but there's no potential. We don't go there. Let's stop it. So that's why it's my pleasure to be with Yasser here. Now, my question to you is, was anyone also involved in life or pension and insurance or long-term insurance of you in your career? Oh,
we see a few hands.
That's fantastic. Okay, hopefully you share the same appreciation. And my second question is, have you seen in Earnix already that we can do some form of cash flow calculation? Is anyone aware of this, even now? Anyone heard of the IJK, index variables, and the special variables in Earnix? A few of you? Yeah.
Marcus, I'm afraid we are losing the room.
Okay, sorry. My nerd stuff is over. That's all about it. Okay, so, basically the journey started for Yasser, myself. We have nice colleagues like Richard Lamb, who's not on the stage, by insurance groups. They had P&C insurance, and they said, look, we are investigating pricing engines, and we have like pension business. Can you do that? And we said, yes, we can do that, because we have the IJK, right? We underestimated the problem. So it's very, very huge calculations, hundreds of thousands of individual steps, time steps, when you go from yearly tables, go to monthly tables, and they are under pressure as well, like P&C. They need to have new business in and stuff like that. So they have to be much sharper now, more precise, more agile, more bold. And imagine you have to have a year-long process just to change one table calculation from yearly to monthly. You don't do it, even though it's peanuts, it's trivial, right? And now with Earnix, they can do a manifold of these calculations and really adjust it to their need, and then decide last minute what is the best thing forward. And that's, I guess you know all of these qualities. So I'm preaching the choir here. So this is for the annuity people. No one here from annuities, I guess. So you know all of this. Machine learning we can do, real-time simulation, monitoring, we have heard of this, automation, Python coding, project simplification. We notice over time, oh, we can do it much better, much quicker, much more direct. We have all the data in the system, and real-time pricing. And that is, we have seen in all these engagements that this is completely new to the colleagues over there, and they also, you could see them immediately falling in love with that system, because it's actuarial, it's governance, it's flexibility. That's exactly what I appreciated when I started with Earnix. And for me, it's such a great time that I see my old colleagues appreciating that which I love for decades now. And that's why we didn't want to bore you with cash flow calculations and demos on cash flow calculations. So we thought, we have 10 minutes or a few minutes left. We have demos. You come immediately to us. You can see that cash flow can be done with Earnix. We have new features, and it's in the booth, or you come directly to me or to Yasser and show it to you. And for the rest who does not care, they can go out, have a coffee, or wait for the next session. So that's all we have to say today, just to introduce it to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.